Electricity for almost the entire country was turned off. That's when they knew there was a problem. There was no electricity. Caracas said, there's no electricity. It's not the only people with lights were the people that had candles. It was just off. So we sort of got them a little by surprise. But it was brilliant tactically.
Alexa, what's the population of Venezuela?
Venezuela's population is 28.6 million people.
And currently, what's the infrastructure, or not, prior to the problems last month with the conflict during the Maduro reign, what was the economic status globally with Venezuela?
Venezuela's economy contracted by roughly 80% over the past decade, with hyperinflation reaching millions of percent. This led to widespread scarcity of food and medicine, and a collapsed infrastructure heavily dependent on oil.
And if I'm correct, the oil was not being produced at the rate that it should have been, according to the Trump administration. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Venezuela's oil production was significantly affected during the Trump administration due to sanctions. As of 2025, production had dropped to around 1 million barrels per day, down from 3.7 million in 1970.
And that drastically affected the economy. When the electricity was cut during the Maduro capture, he and his wife, how long was the electricity out?
The U.S. operation to capture Maduro involved cutting power across much of Caracas, but the specific duration of the blackout isn't mentioned in the available reports.
As far as the infrastructure and standby generators and the ability to, in the event of blackouts, did Venezuela and Caracas in particular have the infrastructure to maintain emergency facilities like hospitals during that period?
Venezuela's healthcare infrastructure was already fragile before the recent events. The January 3rd operation exacerbated the crisis, with many hospitals in Caracas struggling to function due to power outages. Backup generators in some facilities failed, forcing staff to treat patients using flashlights.
Was there any mention of, or any listings of any casualties as far as the healthcare system as a result of the blackout? People who on life support systems?
Reports indicate several casualties in Caracas hospitals during the recent blackout. There were unconfirmed reports of babies dying in incubators, and at least one case of a mother and baby dying due to backup generator failure.
Thank you, Alexa.
You just made my day. Happy to help you learn about Venezuela's situation.
Thank you.